What's up, guys? It's Abdullah here from Ather Gaming, and I'm coming at you guys with a video that's been highly requested, and it is a binder video, a collection video, kind of what we got going on. Before I get into that, guys, just want to remind you guys, leave a like if you mess with what we're doing. Subscribe, put on the notification button. If you guys want to help us out, check out our Patreon. Huge shout out to our patrons, guys. All that will be in the description, as well as the details for our giveaway. Now, before I get into this video, about the binders and all that, I just wanted to let you, there's something that people don't understand is that me and my two brothers, Hamza and Talha, we share a collection. All of our stuff is, it's all of ours. But it's not something like, oh, I got this card, that means that card is mine. And no, I got that card, that means that card is mine. You know what's crazy, guys, is we actually look out for each other.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's a foreign concept to Yu-Gi-Oh players, but we actually look out for each other. This isn't the totality of our collection, but it is stuff that, either means something to us or is valuable to some people, so we bring it around when we're looking for cards. We really started this game off about a year ago. My brother brought home a box of Maximum Crisis, and we hadn't played Yu-Gi-Oh! 8 years before. And we pulled a Dragonic Diagram, and we got super hyped up and super into it. And so it really came from 3 structure decks. I played the Monarchs, he played ABC, into what we got going on now. So now I'm gonna get right into the video, guys. Right here is our monster binder, the first page. We got Raphael, Raya, Haman, we got the Egyptian gods, we got War Greymon, the most legendary Mothman ever, the best danger monster, and my boy Numel. See, this is my field center. I know you guys have seen it before, is when I play. I got the Executor, right?
Now this is the common one.
But when we hit game 3, it's Numel.
Oh,
and that Numel about that action. Now, guys, something that we are looking for is if you guys have ultis of these, we'll definitely pick them up. And you got mint condition GBI God cards, we'll definitely pick them up. And if you got a Black War Greymon,
absolutely,
all over that. Let's get right into it, guys. First page, we have Synchro Monsters. We got Boral Savage, Brios, Omegas, Leo, Shooting Riser, Vermilion Mech, and TG Hyper Librarian.
Just to make sure that these are cards that we're not playing.
We're not playing these cards, but these aren't the only Omegas we own.
All right.
It's just that quickly, if we're building a deck for a video or for locals or whatever, we want to be able to quickly just grab the cards out of our binder, and that's why we have them here.
Right.
It's not that the only 2 Brios we have are a Dual Terminal and a Dusa. No, we have more Brios just from playing and trading and things like that.
Casual flex.
Casual flex. Now, the thing is that a lot of these cards are cards that we think are valuable or cards that we think are worth picking up, which is why they're in our binder. This is a lot, and this is going to be geared towards the investment video. You guys really want to see that. This Brio, I think it's like 80 bucks right now. We're talking Canadian here. I think this is like 40 or 50 USD.
Yeah.
I think we paid about 15 CAD. That was 10 USD on this card. 10 USD on this card. And it's not like we weren't out there buying. This is the crazy thing. We're not out there buying out every single copy of a certain card. But we just pick up what we need for ourselves, and if we have more that comes along the way, that's great. So, if you guys don't have your Danglongs, make sure you pick up your Danglongs. Card's going to come back eventually. It's already, I think, up to $6 Canadian. I think it's 3 or 4 USD. Make sure you pick up your Danglongs, your Cherry Beast. This is getting reprinted in ultra rare, so if you can pick up a higher rarity, like a Secret or a DT, it'll retain its value. Compared to the ultra rare. I think TG Star Guardian's a really good card. But even our Black Roses, Moonlight, and our Vortex Dragons, these are just cards we wanted to have. Hyper Librarian and Jump, another card, the ultra rare, is a card that will go up. Omega as well is a card people have kind of forgot about since it's gone to 1. The card is really powerful. Vermilion Dragon Mech. Alright, so this card, when Dark Neostorm comes out, if this card hasn't had a reprint, it'll be very expensive, so you guys should try to pick these up too. Boral Savage. We have multiple Boral Savage. I think 2 more, but they're indexed because this is we do this crazy thing where we play our cards. Wow. We love playing.
We play all of our cards.
All our cards. We love playing our cards in max rarity. The best feeling in the world is picking up ultis and just hand shuffling them. Nah, but we're getting into it. All right, guys. Next page quickly. We'll go into more synchros. These are Ulti Yazis, Ulti Trishula, Ghost Barkion, Ulti Ancient Fairy, Ulti Scarlight, Double Ulti Ignister, one's Italian, and Ulti Power Tool. These are all very important cards to us, guys. Trishula, when True King Dinos, where we got a lot of our tops, actually, we're playing True King Dinos. We played the Ulti Trish, Ancient Fairy Dragon. My brother was doing some crazy stuff with ABC back in the day with this card.
Rest in peace.
Yazi, we've had Yazi forever, because again, Yazi was a card for Ancient Fairy Dragon. Card got really expensive, but we just played the card. Power Tool for, the Dark Warrior combos. This is the best synchro monster in the game currently. And then Scarlight, just because the card looks cute. So into the fusion, guys, another good card to pick up are Secret Starving Venom Fusion Dragons. If you can pick up the in-off first heads, it'd be great, just because the price of the cards will rise as Super Poly becomes more and more prevalent, especially if Guard Dragon, Thunder Dragon, that deck doesn't get hit, because Super Poly Starving Venom outs the entire board. You Super Poly the 2 Thunder Dragons, summon the Starving Venom, it's got 2800 attack, use the effect to copy the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, they negate it. Sure, you go Starving Venom, attack into Saryuja, crash both. Starving Venom secondary effect triggers where it's in the graveyard and it wipes the board.
Holy.
Super poly outs the entire board
Underrated
because of this.
card.
Invoke Raijin, again, this card's really good. Instant fusion target. Dark Vision Dragonite, you don't have this card, you guys should pick it up. Violet Chimera, Luna Light, Panther Dancer, and Thunder Dragon Titan. I think we got like 20 Thunder Dragon Titans. It's like our most
so many involved.
But this is just a boy. But yeah, these are the cards I would really prioritize picking up, guys.
Also, go back to this page real quick.
Cool.
If you have any of the signer monsters in Ulti, please hit me up because I want the Black Rose and the Blackwing Dragon and Stardust. Thank you.
Yeah. And obviously, we'll leave some contact information down below for you guys to check out.
Gang.
Next on, we got our ABC Dragon Busters, best deck. Hamza did a profile of this. We'll have more profiles coming out. 1,000 as strict, instant fusion target. If you guys don't have it, you should grab it. Now, this is something that I was testing, and I haven't really put it through yet. This is you guys get a sneak peek. It's Cherubin, the Fire Knight. Now, what's relevant about this card?
The real Cherubin.
The real Cherubin. What's relevant about this card is it's a fire, and it's a level 3, and it's an instant fusion target. For Salamangrates. Maybe we could play something crazy where I can play 1,000 as strict, help me break boards. Abyss Dweller, guys, this card's like $4 now. You guys, $4 CAD. You guys should try to pick this up. Break Sword, we got Time 3 for Duo, we got German, El Shadal Windows in case. We got 2 in there in case you want to play the Shadal engine. We got it right here.
Sand poop.
Azathots. This card's annoying, should be banned. 2, I got a funny story about this. I got sharked at a regional where somebody asked me for a translation for Diamond Direwolf. I'm not going to say the name, but the dude's been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For like 10-something years, goes to multiple events.
Snake.
Anyways, he asked me for a translation on my German Direwolf. I did have a translation. It was a French translation. Now, in Canada, French is an official language. So we can give French cards as translations. I gave him the French one. He couldn't speak French. Great. Judge had to come up. Anyways, come on, guys. You should know what Direwolf is.
That's crazy.
Anyway, Star Leech, Photon Blast Dragon. This is another card, guys. Card's about, I think, $1 or $1.50 Canadian, so like 75 cents USD. This card is insane. This card auto wins against Striker, auto wins against Ultrageist. If you guys don't have your copy, pick it up now before it becomes super expensive. We got a stack of Daigustos here just in case the card comes back, just to make sure we have enough playable copies for us.
print too.
Yep, and we got the Bahamut Shark here, secret. This card, I got some crazy stuff coming out in Dark Neostar for Time Thieves with Bahamut Shark, where I made totally awesome. That'll be coming out next set. Daigusto Phoenix again. If we ever choose to play Paleos, will be there. Moving on, we got some more cards here. We got Utopic Zexal for other decks that we got coming on. Like we like playing the cards in the highest rarity.
Another jump promo.
Acid Golem jump promo, and then Super Dreadnought, Railken, and Gustav Max. So one of my highest regional placements where I came 3rd playing this card, and I actually won in time. I didn't burn him for 2K and pass. That's not what I did. I attacked, he had 1K left, I overlaid 2 Tyrannos, and I hit him for 2K just for game.
Boom.
Ghost Leviathan, this is actually sent to me by my boss, one of my buddies, Alex St. Louis, shout out to him. He played this card, he topped YCS Toronto like 30 years ago. Babuza and Gossip, just wait, guys. This card is going to go down more, like $10 more, $20 more, and then you guys can pick it up. It is a decent card, and it's something that is just waiting to be broken in the future. Castel, again, utility rank 4, so you guys should have it. 4 Strix, this card is nuts. We don't have the what's the Raid Raptor link? I don't know if when that card's coming out, but that card's nuts. So you should be prepared and have your 4 Strix before they get too expensive. Don't do what I did and pay 100% retail on this card. Try and find it.
I think it's like 6 Canadian right now.
So like 4 USD. Yeah. All right, so we got Lightning, Utopia, the OG cards. This card's gonna be really useful again in a lot of rank 4 toolboxes we play. We play this. And remember, these are cards we just grab out of our binder and put into our decks. We got a Karen Gorgon. This is a French Karen Gorgon. We love French cards, and so the Karen Gorgon and the Shark are also French cards. Also really useful in toolbox-based decks. We got Galaxy Eyes. We got a Platinum Rare Brotherhood of the Best Fire Fist Tiger King. It's for the Lunalight deck. The card is insane, and I think we're gonna get to it later. I think if you have the Ultimate Rare, like you're laughing right now because I think the LT got bought out. Ragna Zero, this card's nuts.
Astral Pack.
Yeah, this card's nuts. Like Dryden, pop a card, draw a card. Like so, we're always just trying to incorporate these cards into our decks. And Ragna Zero is a rank 4 that always comes up. It usually gets cut near the end.
Yep.
We got Lieb just for the train decks. The card's nuts. I've lost to it multiple times. I'm playing like Thunder Dragon, Guard Dragon. Shout out to Addison, guy at my locals who plays trains. And I'm playing Thunder Dragon, Guard Dragon, right? Like the best deck of the format. Dangers, wow.
Best deck, wow.
And I'm getting Kaiju'd and killed with Lieb. Like, it's insane. Dalko, this card's actually broken 2 negates by himself, rank 4. Like, shout out to Pendulum Magicians because Dinos did it first. Moving on, we got some more Ultimate Rares. Durandal, Tsukiyomi. We got this traded in. It's a card that, like, from our childhood, was, like, really popular back in the day. So, like, we ended up picking it up. Ulti Silent Honor, Ulti Felgrand, Ulti French Levier. If you guys got a first ed, please let me know. Ulti Utopia the Lightning. It is one of our favorite cards. I just love the card.
And it's in French.
Delteros, if this card ever comes back, it should never come back because I can ask that on your turn with it. And Ulti Tiger King, if you got a first set again, let me know. This is for our Lunalight decks. All these cards, guys, are cards we play, but they're not the only copies we have.
No.
And that's evident on the next page here. We got our PK Rusty Bargish. This card's nuts. We play this in like every deck for a little bit, and these are just like the extra copies.
It's still being played in every deck.
Yeah. And again, this is not, like, we're not flexing on you guys, right? Like, we got 2 Boral Swords in here, we got 4 Skull Dreads, like, that's light work. Like, we don't play Boral Sword, so this is Hamza's Boral Sword, this is my Boral Sword. This is in our binder. If somebody wants to trade for it, sure, because, you know what, this card's $110 Canadian, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Skull Dread, again, is super useful if we want to build a deck on the fly kind of thing. I just like taking my binder with me and having my staples. Again, these cards are for trade.
Yep.
But yeah, like Boral Sword, I think we have like 4 Boral Swords, 5 Boral Swords. We're a team, guys, like, and everybody wants to play the best cards. We don't want to play, we play this game for fun. But winning and learning is a lot of fun. Moving on, we got some Firewall Dragons. I hope this card never comes back.
RP Firewall.
I hope it never comes back. Nightmare Unicorns. Again, Unicorns. This card was, I think, like $20 on release. Yeah. And people are just underestimating it. It's like 50 CAD right now, like 40 USD. And we just like picked them up at 20 bucks. We're like, yeah, sure, man. We'll trade for a Unicorn. And that's, again, guys, in the investment video, I'll tell you guys what to look out for on cards that you want to pick up. Ulti Shizuku, I just pull Ultis for my OTS. We're super lucky and blessed to have an OTS, and I'm just lucky because I pull Ulti Shizuku all the time. If you guys want to hit us up. Ningirsus, I think this card is super powerful, super good utility card. I think you guys should make sure you have your Ningirsu because there's a lot of combos that you can do in the Salamangreat and other decks where you summon Ningirsu, and this is an outable body. Something people don't know is you can Ghost Ogre Ningirsu on summon because the draw effect is mandatory. Electromite. This was a card that I remember when the format came out. Hamza and Karamat, our other brother, he was super into pendulums, and Hamza was super into pendulums. We were all into pendulums, and this card was like $120, $130 on release, like Canadian. It's like $100 USD, and we just couldn't get it. Now we have like a stack of Electrums.
We got like Germans and Italians.
But this is like one of the hardest cards for us personally to pull. I remember when we pulled it from like a loose pack, it was like at the regional, like it was one of the best feelings in the world. We got a Riperdocus. I believe this one is an Italian. Ulti-Link Spiders, guys, this card's also super cheap right now. I think it's 10 or 12 Canadian, but 8 USD. You guys should pick this up. Clara Arushka, this card's gone up to 5 CAD right now. This card's really good again. It kind of breaks like the link mechanic and what it can do. Topologic Bomber Dragon, you guys should have this card. There's some crazy stuff you can do in Salamangreats and an Orcus. Salamangreats, you update Jammer into Bomber Dragon, attack twice, burn for 5k, win the game. Another Bardiche. Moving on, we got Summon Source Ultras, Souls. We used to play, I was about to swear, we used to play the living, you know what, out of Goki, and we needed a Souls, we needed Summon Source, so we picked these up, set it to our Jump subscription, RIP Shonen Jump. Triple Burst Dragon, again, a very powerful card. We had a bunch of these from our, I think this card's Expo. We had a bunch of them from Expo. Isolde was like 10 bucks. You remember when Isolde was like $10, and like we picked up as many Isoldes as we could, and then it like skyrocketed, and that was great. Lanphorhynchus, again, generic 2 that we want to play, like it goes in with our Nightmare monsters. These are all generic monsters that we want to play, and so we always want to have access to a, a Cerberus or a Griffin or a Mermaid or a Phoenix. Yep. Lanphorhynchus and Underclock Taker in the same way. Mech Knight Morningstar, this card's going to be relevant, I guess. Like sometimes you want to play Mech Knights, you need one Morningstar, sure. Card's good, we probably have 100 more in bulk. Firefly and Drumadol, it's played in the Lunalight deck, so in case, my brother ever wants to play Lunalights, he can just pull it out of the binder. It's signed by a very special player.
Who's that?
That was me. I'm the best player in the world, that's why I got it. Equimax, again, this card's just generically very powerful. But yeah, it's just there if we want to play like Crusader, that's another Bomber Dragon, the Curious. Moving on, we got some tokens. We're getting to the hand trap section now, guys, moving away from the extra deck monsters. Triple DD Crow, we were playing this in Salamangreats like 2 weeks ago. This card is nuts, super powerful. I think you guys should look to grab DD Crows now if you haven't already. Our Ojama tokens, if you guys have any of the missing Ojama tokens, let us know. Renew your PayPal. I'm down for it, guys. Moving on, we got more hand traps. We got our Ghost Reapers. Again, if you ever need hand traps, we just pull them out of the binder so we can play them. I think we have 6 more Reapers somewhere else because, we are a team and we do play our cards. Droll and Lockbird, I think we have 1 super and I think there's like 9 Ultras that are being played currently. I don't know where the other supers are. Moving on, we got some Ghost Bells. I don't think this card is ever a card you should play at 3, which is why I only bothered picking up 4, so me and my brother could play 2 each. I just think the card is like really powerful for that. Common Ashes, the best rarity. Ghost Ogres, again, you want to play a deck with Ghost Ogre, rip it out the binder. Now, this doesn't include the Ogres that we already have. Whenever you guys are trading, when hand traps are low, try to get a hand trap thrown in. You're missing like $10 value here, $15 value there. Just get a hand trap thrown in. You'll never lose value on that. Then we got our Ash pages.
Jeez.
Supers, Ultras, Commons, Best Rarity, Secrets, French Secret. I'm playing 2 in the Salamangreat deck. The deck's changed already, guys. I've cut my Ashes count down. So these are Ashes. Card's super accessible now. Again, it's just a card that if I need to play it or somebody needs to play it and I'm missing it from my deck, I can just rip it out of the binder. Friend needs to borrow it. It's all there for them. Maxi's card is never going to come back, but we love the card and we just kept picking it up. Like when we got back into the game, Ash Blossom's like 120 bucks, right? And we're not going to dish out for Ash Blossoms because I was like, this is stupid. This is a card game. Why am I spending money? Maxi was like $10, so we just bought Maxi. Too bad it was like at 1. More hand traps, Triple Veiler, and more Maxis because Maxi is the best. Gammas, again, one of the most powerful hand traps. If combo becomes a deck, Gamma is the card that kills them. We got Iblis. You guys saw these in the profile for the Danger Orcus deck. Again, we have our playset. That's it. all we need to play. And it's just, again, for easy access, Denko Sekka are side decks. If you feel like there's going to be a lot of back row, you throw Denko in your deck doesn't need a normal summon. Korobanes, again, this is just a powerful Trickstar card. These cards are for trade. We don't really play Trickstars, and I don't know if we're ever really going to play Trickstars.
Never play it.
Sky Blasters, Ultras, and Secrets. Like, I just love the way the Ultras look. I don't have a third Ultra, so I play the Secret. Pankratops, again, these are just extra deck, side deck staples. We just throw them into the deck. This is like higher rarity stuff that we play. Like
my favorite page.
So yeah, this page is kind of like assorted good stuff. Like when the FTK was good, the Dark World, you know what I mean, the Goki, not the Goki, the sold Dark World. Danger FTK,
yeah,
when that was a thing, like we played Cannon Soldier, and it's like a super Cannon Soldier, which is nice. Ultra Zephyros, because all the decks we play Zephyros in. This is when, way back in the day when we used to play Ninjas, were one of my brother's favorite decks, so I picked up the Hanzo. Ulti is throw-in, it's not a first ed. If you have a first ed, let me know. This is one of my favorite cards in my binder. It is the German Ulti Glow Bulb. I love German cards, I love Ultis. Fun fact, the German Ultis don't say, I think, effect, it just says plant and tuner, so there's no effect, so this is kind of nice. Secret Christia, again, that's another crazy deck profile. Guys, let us know in the comment section if you want to see a Christia lockdown deck where that's the thought. Hamza's got some crazy stuff shaping up. Moving on, we got some Thunder Dragon cards. Again, if some people are missing some Thunder Dragon cards or we want to throw Thunder Dragon into our deck, like we got the main deck monsters, 2 Ultra BLSs. Again, I was playing this Chaos variant of Thunder Dragons, right what it is. We got some Kaijus. There's like a playset of Kaijus under every single one. I think Kaijus are like one of the most broken cards in the game.
Yep.
It kind of fits in a hand trap, so you guys are ever missing value in a trade, just pick up a Kaiju. Super Mecha, whatever Kaiju this guy is, card's broken, it'll come up. Gamma Seals, and again, guys, if you can ever, like, you never know, Kaijus are always worth money, and they'll never not be worth money. Moving forward, we got one of my favorite pages. Shout out the Waiver Buster. The other ones are being played. We got 3 Mago Negros, and we got 3 Ghost Blue Eyes White Dragons. This is to two of my buddies, Karamab and Zuru, who were playing Blue Eyes, and they were playing Dark Magicians. We just kind of, you know, the cards are also super nostalgic. We never want to get rid of them, really. We got Ultimate Connector Trino in 3 different languages, Korean, Japanese, and English. Shout out to me and Hamza for this one. Shout out to Tony for this one. Shout out to Tristan for this one. Sphere Mode, again, side deck staple. If I need to put Sphere Mode in my deck, just pull it out, play it. You guys should never really move this card, but if you guys are looking for cards to pick up to add value to your trade, this is always a card you should be looking for. Moving forward, we got, again, random assorted stuff. Diabolos. Diabolos is insane. I like fitting this in every deck I can. Ultra Super Agent. I think I couldn't find 2 more, so I found the 3rd one, but I couldn't find the other 2, so it's here for safekeeping. We got a foreign graph. My brother wanted an auction site somewhere. And then the ulti first at Aqua Dolphin. We only have the 1. We're looking for 2 more. If you guys got it, again, let me know, please. We got an Astral Pack, Genetic Sundyne. These are just cards that we like throwing in. Valkyrie deck profile coming soon, maybe. Probably not.
Definitely
Double
not.
Fossil Dyna. Again, these are stun cards. I think these are really good side cards. If Mech Knight Invokes is a good deck again, throw Fossil Dyna in your deck. They literally play 0 out to this card. They don't draw Mind Control. They lose the game. They cannot win against this card. So Scarecrow, it's just an Astral Pack card. It looks cute. I don't know why this is here, but the card looks nice.
My card.
2 Super Spell Strikers. We were testing this in Dark Warriors before. I loved it, so I picked up the Supers. My brother doesn't like it, so I don't think it's that good. We don't play it. Finster Greffer, the OG, Secret Madraw, and we got a Super Shaddoll Beast. Another card if you guys don't have right now. You guys should pick up your Super Shaddoll Beast. They'll be worth quite a bit. Shaddolls never really do anything. Moving forward, we got Chi-Win. Again, shout out to the Dinos. Shout out to all the tops we got playing Dinos. Shout out to Yang Zing. Denglong died for a very good reason. Another Finster Greffer. Ultra Shadows. TG deck profile coming soon. Again, this is another thing. We go through our binder and we find like random cards, and I'm like, oh, crazy, that's 6 Samurai, that's TG stuff, I got TG Striker, all that stuff. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make a TG deck profile. That's how we come up with this stuff, and that's how we come up with deck ideas. We got a foreign Litho, it's a Japanese Litho, it's Prismatic Secret Rare, shout out to Tristan for this one. Super Exodius, this card's also not too, it's just an extender. Gemini Damber, Brilliant Fusion Tide, we don't really care about this card anymore. More Denko Sekkas. Super Kagamushas, when the link comes out. And then our danger page. We got other dangers as well. Like I think Thalha's playing it in his Danger Thunder Dino deck. And we got other dangers. This is our other set of dangers that we have, and some of the extras that we got. The cards are really powerful, and we just like having them here in case I ever want to build a deck with dangers. It's easier to take a binder. You know, for Jackalopes, Nessies, Tsuchinokos. We paid maybe 10 CAD on our Jackalopes, 25 CAD on our Nessies. That's not because we're out here ripping people off. Oh, I always plus in my trades. No, that's not what it is. It's that we understood that the cards had a point where they were super cheap, and we picked them up. Same with our Chupacabras. Bigfoot, all right, I'm not gonna lie, I paid $50 for this Bigfoot. That kind of sucked, but that's okay. Like, sometimes it happens, but you plus it. Like, you know what? You win some, you lose some. That's just how it is. More stuff. German Secret Mizukis for our zombie decks. Our PK monsters are one of our favorite cards. If you guys have a 3rd Boots, we want it just for collection purposes. 3 Neo Space Connectors. We got Germans coming in the mail. 2 Mothmans, best danger monster, and Foxy. All right, so I keep flipping between 3 and 2 Foxy, and like I do this really bad thing where I unorganize the binder every time I grab it. So this is where the 3rd Foxy is in case I want to play in my deck. It's even in the sleeve that I use. Orcus cards for the deck profile. The cards are really busted. If you want to play Orcus, pull it out of the binder and play Orcus. And the last page, again, assorted random stuff. Sunlight Wolf, Chaos Ever Dragon, Levianeers. We had, like, I don't know, like 30-something Levianeers.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not like, oh, yeah, you buy all this product. No, this card was so cheap, and we just picked it up when it was, like, super cheap. Because, this is a Chaos monster. It should never be that cheap. No. Red Eyes, we got DT, we got 2 supers. I think we were going to play the Guard Dragon deck, so we picked up a playset of Red Eyes for ourselves. Not in the jump rarity, we just couldn't find it. One thing we don't do is buy cards online. Like, I know it's easier. But we try buying locally as much as we can. And this is Jutsu Master. I know you guys saw it. It's, I think, Duelist League. It just looks cool. League. It's Jutsu Master against bronze. You know how we are, stuck in bronze. The next binder we have, guys, is our Spellbinder, Spell Traps. And I know the binder looks kind of shoddy. This is our first ever Yu-Gi-Oh binder. We're never getting rid of this binder. No. So we'll go on to the first page, guys. Ulti-Brilliance, Ulti-Instants, Ulti-Cyclones. Brilliance, RIP to this. I traded 3 Dantes for this, so that's okay. When I got hit. German Ulti-Instant Fusions. This is one of the few times we ever looked at a card and we said, you know what, man, like, let's just go out and grab this. Like, let's get the foreign version because we played Instant in our Goki deck. Hamza plays Instant in his Dark Warrior deck. We played in our Time Thief deck. So it's just nice to have this in nice rarities. Yep. And Cyclones, these cards are super cheap. I don't know why they're so cheap. Eventually it'll come back. It'll be expensive. So pick up your Ultis now. Astral Pack Terras, our favorite rarity, is super rare. 3 Widow Anchors. Check out the description box. So Astral Pack Terraforming, we love these cards. Being hit to 2 means I'm missing 1 more for another playset. Secret Shared Rides, should this card ever come back. Again, these are just stuff we pull out of our binder, side cards. Swords of Concealing Light, we were testing this. In many instances, it was better than Book of Eclipse. Our Feudor, because, my brother's got a milled max rarity off his sold. Rev System, Pinpoint Landing. Okay, this crazy UA deck we're coming up with, I swear you play Pinpoint Landing in it. I think you play this in other decks. So you can play this in Salamangreats too, maybe. Don't do that. Dark Hole, alright, so shout out to this Dark Hole. Quick little story here. Shout out to my boy Shaggy. The real Shaggy. So Shaggy was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And he hadn't played in a very long time. He hit us up at locals. We started talking to him as a new player. And we're going through his deck, and we found this Dark Hole. And this Dark Hole is like Troll and Toad near mint. This Dark Hole is really beat up. So we give him a real Dark Hole, like a better conditioned one. And he's just like, all right, keep this Dark Hole and never get rid of it. And that's exactly where it is, Shaggy. More Ultra Swords and Concealing Lights. Moving on, Twin Twisters. Should we ever need side deck cards, we just pull out our twins. Guys, these cards are still pretty cheap. Please pick them up. This is going to hit $10 a card pretty easily. All rarities. They're pretty cheap right now. Please make sure you have your rarity of Twin Twisters. Orchestrated Return, again. I think we only have 2 in here. That's just because I think if we both choose to play Danger Orchest, we're just going to play 1 each in our deck. It's the correct ratio. Lunar Light Fusion, I don't know why this card's expensive. I think just randomly here. E-Telly, if you play the Wielder and you play the Ghost Ogre in your deck, you can play E-Telly in your Salamangreat deck. Mind Control, Supers, Commons, Ultras. Again, side deck cards. If I need to play it on my side, just pull it up and you test it. Even my main deck, if I'm playing something like Mech-Knight Invoke and I choose to breathe through my mouth for the day. More cards. Call by the Grave. This card is super expensive. $5 like for a common, that's insane. $10 for a super, that's nuts. But it's a fantastic card. You should make sure you always have your playset on you, and that's what we got here. This is another investment card. Book of Moon. This is a turbo pack Book of Moon. Like, you can't invest in supers because they're like $300. Like, that's just crazy. But the Ultra is like $15, right? So this card is nuts. If this card was at 3, I'd main 3 of them in my Salamangreat.
I think everybody would.
Like, I'm thinking about playing this now, even at 1, just like sack you with it. Like, but if this card's at 3, so if you guys don't have Book of Moons in either Secret Rare or Ultra Rare, make sure you go pick him up. Because if this card ever comes back to 3, and we saw Compulse and Bottomless come back, Book of Moon's a card that's gonna spike, and you're gonna wish you picked it up before. More Swords of Concealing Lights. Live Stage. Should this card ever be good, we're gonna have a set. PK rank up card. Again, it's a common, but that's okay. It does the same thing. Monster Reborn. We gotta play Max Ready. Gold Star. Shout out to Ryan for the German Gold Star. Ultra Upstart. If you guys got a super rare, I'm super interested into it. Next page. Super. We got Slumbers, we got World Legacy Guard Dragon. Again, if we're playing the Guard Dragon deck, Super Machine Dupes, Hate Trunade, I don't know why the common's in there, Ultra Zombie Worlds, and Secret Monster Reborn again. Secret Melodies. This card is really broken. Like, I think this card is just is getting really close to being like Critical Mass insane. Ghost Meets Girl. The card art looks amazing. I really think that's the only reason why it's in there. Multiple Instant Fusions. Again, if we need to play Instant Fusion in our deck, we can just pull it out of the binder. That's what the purpose for our binder is, guys, to pull stuff out. Ultra 1-for-1. Hobby League Limited Removal. I don't know why we have this card. I think this is a Turbo Pack Dark Hole. Either way, it's Ultra, and we love Ultra Rare. Yeah. More World Legacy Guard Dragon. We got 3 Book of Eclipse. Just Super Book of Eclipses. Again, we need to have those side deck cards. We need to have access to them. These cards, I think, were like $3 or $2 each when we grabbed them. And that's what it is. You guys want to look at OTS or Astral Pack or Turbo Pack cards and that are super low and you pick them up. Desires. You can never have too many Desires. And this is just a place just in case we want to play in a deck again. We have Desires that we play in other decks. Foolish Burial. Rank up Super. This is the one that we should play. The Orchestrated Babel. Again, for the Orchest decks. It's a deck we're really enjoying and having a lot of fun with. Actually, Fools. Poly. I don't know when we got this. Moving forward. More Call by the Grave. Super Polys. Slumbers, Will of the Salamangreat, if you ever want to test more of that. Triple Lunar Life Perfume. Again, guys, cards you want to pull out. Sekka's Light. This card's good. Shout out to my OTS. Shout out to my luck to pull all these. The PK engines, Blazing Mirror Force if you want to get cheeky, Storming Mirror Force, I need 2 more. Heavy Storm Duster, again, fantastic side card. Vanity's Emptiness, shout out to the investment video. Make sure you have your vanities. Goes in Match, Full Force, Max Restrict, again, side deck cards. Pure Iron Wall, Magic Deflector, Anti-Spell, Rivalry, Torrential. You don't know what to play in your side deck, throw Anti-Spell in, throw Magic Deflector, throw Rivalry, throw Torrential Tribute. This is D-Barrier, but it destroys. Next, Solemn Judgment. This is the MRD first ed. I don't know where I got it from. Witch's Strike. If you don't have your Witch's Strike, they're getting to the point where they're super cheap and you should pick them up. You resolve this card, it says win the game. DDR, again, side deck staple. Personal Spoofing. I pulled this from my last tournament. That's why it's in here. Roar, in case I ever want to play 2 Roars. I am thinking about that. Solemn Strikes. Floodgate Trample. Listen, I was testing this card in Salman Great deck. You interrupt their normal summon, it's great. But the problem is that Solemn Strike is probably just better. Yeah. That said, this card is nuts. It was played in Zoo format, and we're playing in Zoo format, basically 2.0. Why can't we play Floodgate again? I don't know. Make sure you have your copy. Eradicator. Again, if I want to be cheeky, I want to play Eradicator. I want to make my Altergeist opponents have a bad day. Striker opponents, I don't really care about them. Reincarnation. Again, this is like Mind Crush. Why don't you just play Reincarnation instead of Mind Crush? Why not? More Eradicators. More Salman Great Roars. More Eradicators. Spoofing. Again, I think I must have pulled it. Fogblade Ultra. I didn't know we had this, actually. PK thing, Skill Drain. These cards are so beat up. I think we've had these cards for like 20 years since we started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Shout out to the Ultra Rare that's coming out. Monitor up. If I ever play True Draco, I got my True Draco deck in my backpack at all times. If somebody wants that True Draco smoke, I will bring it. I got my Waterfalls as well. Super Typhoons, Anti-Spells, D-Barriers. Make sure you have your D-Barriers while they're still cheap. My Crush as well. Random Evenly. Shout out to Dual Power for reprints. Starlight Red. Alright, so I was playing Draco at a regional, and I got Twin Twisted, and I flipped Starlight Road. It was a great experience. Would do it again. Extra Draco. Summon Stardust Dragon. They can't out it. More Torrentials. Red Reboots. Solemn Strikes. Again, we need to play, and we just quickly grab them out of our binder. These are our staples. Make sure you have your reboots. They're super cheap. Strikes are getting to that point where they're getting expensive again. Make sure you have your Solemn Strikes. Roar and Rage, again, if we want to play more multiples in our deck. Oh, okay, so this is the random page. What? Again, we have warnings, we got summon limits, there can be only one, there's more of them, more PKs, more strikes. Again, side deck cards if you want to play certain decks, we have them here. This card is too expensive. Okay, so I just picked up these cards randomly and they're just right here. I don't know why they're here. Anyways, moving on. Guys, that was our binder video. That's what we got in our binder. Again, our collection is much bigger than this, but this is just quick stuff that we pull out. We play with. So if you guys want anything in the binder, if there's something that you guys were looking for, let us know. Again, if you guys want that investment video, remember, we got from here with 3 Monarch decks, 3 Dino decks,
and a Dragonic Diagram.
And we really just got here. So I'll show you guys in the investment video on cards that you should look to pick up. Like the market watches are great, right? Oh, this card rose 10% or whatever it is, 10 cents. But it's better to understand exactly what cards you should be looking out for and how to pull. We just move Scythes. We're not going to play Scythe. We move the card because it's super expensive right now. Like, that's what you guys should be looking for, is how to pick up cards and what cards to pick up. And I'll teach you guys how to do this in our next video. That's Abdullah, guys, signing out. Make sure you check out the description box. Peace.